Can we figure out what the hell is going on in Texas? Welcome to Conversation with a Real One. Today, bitches that don't need babies.
Oh my god. Okay, it's okay. You need some water?
A mother left her 3 children, including a 1-month-old, unattended in a car, while temperatures in San Antonio soared into the high 90s.
Okay, it's okay. You need some water?
The incident occurred on Friday, just before 2 p.m.
Is she in there?
When a bystander noticed the 3 children in the locked, turned-off vehicle, they immediately called the police. They said they saw the kids in the car, visibly distressed, with the engine off and no air conditioning.
Hold on. No, she's getting ready to... There's a baby back here. Oh, God.
Fortunately, the driver's side door was unlocked, allowing other people to access the car and rescue the children. They had been left in the vehicle for about 50 minutes, enduring the intense heat.
Is that the mom right there? Yes, I believe so.
The children's mother, Angela Garza Amador, was at the scene. She said she didn't realize how long she was in the store. She was arrested on 3 counts of child endangerment. The kids were taken to the hospital and are expected to recover.
You remember the mother named Raven Yates who abandoned her 2 children, left them home alone for 2 months. She was in Texas. She left her 12-year-old daughter and her 3-year-old son home alone, just like abandoned them. And then she took off. She was, an arrest warrant was issued for her back in December, but she's been on the run ever since. She was charged with abandoning and endangering a child without intent to return. But she took off, right? So the police couldn't find her. She was like a fugitive. But despite that, she was consistently posting on social media all the time. She had Facebook. She was very, very active on social media while she was on the run. Luckily, that led to several tips where she was finally arrested. Last week, she was arrested. She had been staying with a man in Mobile, Alabama, and she is going to be extradited to Texas.
This is just horrible. 2 babies were found abandoned in the Houston area just a few hours apart. Fox 26's Dominic Keith joining us live in Pasadena, where the last little one was discovered. Dominic.
Yeah, Rashi, here in Pasadena, that 2-month-old baby was found by Pasadena police officers this morning, sitting in a car seat here outside this dumpster. And this is a strip center just off of Crenshaw Road near Beltway 8. And sadly, this makes 3 babies abandoned in the Houston area in just about a month. This photo shows Pasadena police officers investigating after finding a 2-month-old baby near this dumpster behind several eateries off the Beltway near Crenshaw Road. According to the Pasadena Police Department, a father made an emergency call around 4:15 Monday morning saying he was having a mental health crisis and was searching for a safe place to leave the infant. The father also told the mother where to find the baby, which officers discovered near the dumpster in a fenced-in area in this strip center, quote, healthy and in good condition. Just hours before that, on Sunday afternoon, residents in the Gulfton area heard crying coming from a dumpster on Dashwood Drive near Bel Air Boulevard in Renwick, and they found a baby boy in the trash bin inside a bag. The baby was said to be, quote, in good health and turned over to CPS. Last month, this man was captured on camera, leaving a newborn baby girl hours old with the umbilical cord still attached, wrapped only in a towel.
The baby was a newborn, still had, fresh placenta on the baby.
Near the Bear Creek walking trail on Casa Martin Drive in the Plantation Lake subdivision. All of these babies could have been safely dropped off at a hospital or fire station under the Baby Moses Law.
Those are tragic stories, and they're stories that don't need to happen. If a citizen has a newborn that is 60 days or younger, they are able to drop them off at a fire station or a hospital, and those individuals will not ask them any information about themselves. The most information that they are permitted to ask them about is maybe the baby's medical history, just to make sure that the baby is getting the best medical care.
Man, these kids in the house by themselves, man. Look at this.
He a happy little baby. Look, he's
I know, this baby was just crying and there ain't nobody in this house. Doors wide open. I don't know what's going on, man. This is sad. Nobody in there. They just, this house is wide open with these two little kids wandering around.
Yeah, the house looks trash.
It looked like somebody was moving out and they just left their kids. This is crazy. He just came. I just reached for it. He just came.
615-6300.
Anybody know who these children are?
Thank you.
You know where their parents are? Well, we called them the police, so if you know who these children are, y'all need to get here ASAP.
He's home tight. Come here.
Hi, Papa.
He like, hey, anybody know this house? Anybody familiar with this house right here? Anybody familiar with this house? This is the house the little kids are at. No parents, no one. If they are in there, there's no response. And I'm not going in that house. But I went and grabbed that little kid out the garage because he was yelling and screaming. This is crazy. It looked like they was moving out. There's stuff all over the place. The little baby was right there in that thing right there. I just went and grabbed him. He was, cause make sure nothing was wrong with him. The baby was laying in there yelling, and I can hear him all the way from my house, like across the alley, about 2 or 3 houses down, screaming, just screaming, till I picked him up. But he got his chain and bracelet on with one shoe on. He's stepping. See if that police on. The house clear? Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. No one's there. Kids was left alone. I guess you gotta take care of the baby till he make his phone calls. He's probably about to call the people. This is what I...
Where'd you stop? You know where you stopped, man?
the little baby was right there in that thing right there. I just went and grabbed him. He was, cause make sure nothing was wrong with him. Yelling, and I can hear him all the way from my house, like across the alley, about 2 or 3 houses down, screaming, just screaming. So I picked him up.
Conversation with a real one. Y'all, can you understand any of this? All this is just, it's driving me crazy because how could you even think that my babies are gonna be okay when I come out of this store? Like, they just need to go in the store. Like, y'all out here having all these damn kids and then y'all don't want them because y'all treat them like trash. You do this type of thing like, there's so many moms out here, there's so many dads out here that would be loving parents and they can't even have kids. You know, those are their favorite aunts and their favorite uncles, and then we got people like these folks, and it's always a motherfucker with hella kids that leave all they damn kids to go do nothing. These bitches be gambling, boosting, doing all kind of shit, and your babies is dying in a parking lot. Lord, keep these babies safe. I'm glad that they are all safe and have been detained, and these parents are in jail. Conversation with a real one. Conversation with a real one. Oh, guys, thank you for joining me today on this long journey of I'm glad somebody found those babies. Anyhow, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, talk to me. I'll talk back. Thank you for tuning in, friend.